afternoon. Well, love this. This episode is all about purpose and how to find your purpose and a fulfilled life. I'm so honored. I have guests that were one of my first interviews, and they're in the library. So first of all, I have Dr. Charlotte Allen, and her book is Rebel Successful Leaders. And then I also have Dr. Kasthuri Henry, Ennobled for Success, as well as the Resiliency Handbook. All of those interviews are in the library. So you are in for a treat. Both the doctors, Kaz and Charlotte, are teaming up to bring you the most amazing training in finding your purpose, standing in your purpose, and a life filled with purpose. Yes. So I'm going to hand it over to my two, which I'm grateful to be called, friends, and get ready to be wowed. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maureen. Joy to be here. And Charlotte and I have been looking at what's going on around us in the world, talking to our clients, talking to both our business clients and our coaching clients. And we came to the realization that the time is now and the time is right. Why do we say that? We're hearing all around us, I've gotten so used to what I have given up and settled for. And now that we work from home, I don't even have to deal with my team. So why bother? Let me just sit where I'm comfortable and just keep doing it because I'm getting a paycheck. I'm not happy. I'm not fulfilled, but I'm getting a paycheck. And we hear that more often. And we are also hearing from organizations, we need our employees to get engaged. We need for them to be innovative. We want to build psychological safety and bring about that ownership of transforming our organization, because we need to pivot to a world that is getting ready for the post-pandemic. When we hear all of this, we realize, Charlotte and I realized, this is the perfect time to give a guided journey for individuals, their teams, and organizations on how to find their purpose and how to get grounded in it so that from that wellspring of shared purpose, individuals, teams, organizations can truly live their purposeful life and bring forward organizational solutions that are going to be meaningful and impactful for society. So I'm going to pass this on to Charlotte so that she can talk to you about who this program should be for and how do you know this is the right time and you're the right person.
Okay, thank you. Wonderful setup, Cass. I agree that we've all been seeing this from our clients, from the folks that we work with. And how does everyone pull this together? How do we connect the vast amount of time that we spend on our jobs or in our professional lives with what we are put on this world to do? Right? That's the challenge that we're seeing. And people want to drive meaning from both. They want to drive meaning from the ability to connect the two. So both of us happen to work and are wonderful experts in the STEM fields. So science, technology, engineering, and math. And if you consider yourself to be in any of those arenas, technology, healthcare, engineering, whatever it happens to be, and you're an early to a mid-career leader, and you have this burning desire, like Cass mentioned, to live your purpose and to align that with your professional contributions. Let's say you're building an expertise, you're known for something, you're really good at something, and you're excited about delivering that to the world. Right now, it's really important for those who wanted to sign up with us. Right now, you have a transformation that you want to do. It might be a work project, it might be a work group transformation, it might be your team's transformation. And you want to combine that with what you know is your personal transformation. Cass and I completely agree that we live and breathe the motto that learning and development is effective when immediately applied. We're not training you to set it on the shelf and store it in a manual and pull it out maybe in 10 years. We're talking to you about things that you can do now. We are going to be walking on this journey with you. to live your fullest life and to align your personal objectives with your professional objectives. We want the folks to join us who are committed to showing up for you and participating in this intimate group experience. So you'll have advantaged access to the others in the group. You'll learn from not only Cass and I, but from the experts who are going to be on this journey with you. And we will all challenge your existing thinking and walk with you on your transformational path. It is going to be super, super exciting. So Cass, why don't you give us a sense for how we're going to kick everyone off?
Beautifully set up. Thank you so much, Charlotte. The beauty of this journey is going to be, this is not, we're telling you, you listen, and then maybe you go try out. No, we are going to engage in a dialogue. We are going to collaboratively co-create each of your journeys. We're going to practice it. We are going to role play and practice, and then you're going to get the time to actually go and implement over the course, over time of this program itself, so that you are being coached and taken this journey of transformation, because that is Charlotte's and my purpose here. We're coming here with the purpose of unleashing your purpose so that you can live your full potential. Mm-hmm. And for us, what that means is we want you to start thinking about what is it that you love, what you're great at, and what the world needs. The intersection of these three is where your purpose is. That's where your magic happens. Just like all aspects of life, good things happen when we find that centeredness, and that centeredness for purpose lies squarely in the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs. And how do you bring that about for you, both in your profession and in your personal life? Because you're still the same person. We don't want you to be somebody at work and another person at home, because neither place your authentic self is going to show up. And when your authentic self is not present, then nobody can trust you, not your family, not your workers, co-workers, your team, your organization. So how do you find that balance? And that balance comes from your purpose. And how do you connect your purpose to your personal life and your professional life so that you can truly be present as a whole person with your heart, mind, body, and your spirit, so that your soul shows up, not just your body. And you live your purpose, and we take this journey to transform and help everybody transform in their own way. There are no right or wrongs. Each person has a set path. And remember, there is no specific time for your transformation. Don't think that I'm too old or I'm too young. Look around in nature. There are different plants that bloom in different seasons. There are plants that bloom in early spring, and there are plants that bloom in late winter. It's okay. If this is your time, then let's help you find your purpose, and then let's help you transform, because you having the ability to blossom and live your purpose and leave your fragrance for everybody to benefit from, that is what this journey is going to be about. And Charlotte, why don't you talk a little bit about how we take from purpose to help people to continue the journey into relevance and then continually evolving?
Absolutely, absolutely. So a lot of people will reach this point in their life, and sometimes it happens really soon, where they say, I'm not sure that my skills mean anything anymore. I'm not sure that I'm the right person to be doing this role. I'm not sure that I really enjoy what I'm doing, right? So their struggle at times is to be relevant, because to be relevant is to be connected. It's to be connected with our work and to be connected with our life. So how do we move forward and be relevant, connected with both of those? That's really what we're going to help you guys with on the relevance section. How do we take those elements of who we are, connect them with what we are doing, and then evolve that relevance over time, because we all know, I think we all realize, we do not remain the same individuals for our entire lifespan. We change, we grow, we develop, we learn from our experiences, we take input from others, we take input from our life's experiences, and we intentionally take steps to move forward and grow on this journey. What tends to creep in sometimes is this little chirper called fear. Fear tends to hold us back from not evolving because we are comfortable, right? Comfort feels really good. It's that warm, snuggly blanket, by the fire. It's what makes us feel good. We do not like to give that up, right? So evolving brings out those innate fearful tendencies that we have. It's part of our biology. It's part of how we live. How can we overcome that fearful place to know that even perhaps we can't see the destination today, we know that evolving is part of our future. It's part of what we need to do. And how do we create those, I like to say, muscle memory? So how do we help folks with the steps so that the next time it happens, you already kind of have an idea of what's going to be? What are those tools in your toolbox you can pull out and use to evolve in the next experience? All of this is about retaining your connection to your purpose professionally and your purpose personally. And it's also trying to keep you connected to that bigger picture, like Cass mentioned. What's me? What's the world need? What's my job need? These are all things that we're going to do together for you. So Cass, this all boils down to, I think at the end, not the end, but at the next stage of transformation, which is the next level up. That's our leap. So tell us how we're going to do that.
Yes, and we are so excited that you are going to be taking the leap with us. And if you think about it, you've already taken a leap or two. We all have throughout our course of life. And leap is about having the faith that when I take that jump, I am going to land okay. Remember, your belief is your destiny. And your belief comes from being grounded in your purpose. And when you're grounded in your purpose, your muscle memory creates habits. And excellence is a habit. Excellence is not some pie in the sky. It is consistent behavior coming out of the wellspring of your belief that then drives you to create that lived habit of driving excellence. And when you do that repeatedly, it doesn't matter if you feel like the butterfly, moth, or the caterpillar that thinks, oh my Lord, my life is over. If you just believe in that moment, you will become a beautiful butterfly. So we don't have to believe that just because something changed or what I thought life was going to be is changing on me. That is really not the end. It is truly the beginning of something even more beautiful, provided you believe in it, provided you stay anchored. And so we're going to give you the tools on how do you stay anchored in your purpose. How do you take your relevance and your evolving to channel it purposefully? Because as you take the leap, you are going to stick the landing. And you're going to stick the landing because you have built your muscle memory of excellence. And in that landing is when you're going to find yourself transformed. And you may ask, why are you guys the ones to tell us this? Why are we taking this journey with you? Charlotte and I have been there. We've done that. We're women leaders and senior executives from the STEM field. I come from the world of finance and accounting and continuous improvement and business transformation. So it's statistics, accounting, finance, economics, and all of this engineering rolled in business process improvement. And Charlotte comes from the world of food science and food technology and bringing healthy, nutritious solutions to the world of eating and how we live. So we've done this in our professional lives, and we've taken the leaps in our personal lives. If you will indulge me for 1 minute, I would say, As a 16-year-old in the middle of a war, I believed that I was going to be able to take a leap. I left my parents, left my home country with the clothes on my back and a 20-pound bag of books and clothing. I left my home country and went on to India, a country that spoke a different language, studied in a different language. I did not know anybody. But because I took the leap with that belief and I approached it with that purpose and a joy-filled purpose, there were so many strangers and so many individuals who just rose up to make it possible. So that's what we mean by when you take that leap and you do it with faith, the faith in your ability to stick the landing, the faith in your purpose, the faith that the universe will rise up to meet you, because in your purpose is what the universe needs, right? So when you believe in that and you truly embrace that, the universe will rise up. Just like the Irish believe the road will rise up to meet you. So take that leap. And at the other end, it's not just your transformation, it's all the relationships that actually took you there. Go ahead, Charlotte. Take it away from here.
Awesome. That's a beautiful story, Cass. And folks can read about that in her book if they want to read some additional details. To share with you my personal story, I am a first-generation college kid, and that is still a very unique thing in the US because so many people have family members who've gone and have decided not to go. But I left home. Nobody helped me. I didn't have any relatives who helped me along my way. I moved 3.5 hours from home and I went to college by myself. That experience of being alone, that experience of trying to figure this all out, that experience of what am I going to do with my life, right? On my own was really my first leap into how do I create these skills? How do I create those behaviors that I use to help others with me on this journey? And the next set of career spaces that I had, the first was in healthcare, and then the next was in the food industry. And those two had transformations. They had transformations beyond just leaving home and, going out, but they had transformations in how I showed up, how I wanted to be this person in the world, how I wanted to contribute to have an impact. So those transformations were along with career-based and along with personal, along with all of that, they were really about intentionally figuring out how I wanted to have that impact in the world. And I want to say that you don't necessarily need only one transformation that's correct, right? There isn't such a thing as a correct transformation or a correct evolution or a correct relevance or correct, purpose. These things change over your lifespan, and these things can send you in different directions. And that's really important because you know that you're not stuck ever with where you are. There's always sort of another tweak or another bend around the path that you can take advantage of. So I think I am sure we are super excited to take you guys on this path with us. How this is going to work is we are going to be in a mastermind or a small group collective. We are going to be an intimate group of folks who are going to collaborate together. You will receive not only program guidance from Cass and I on a regular basis. Every week we'll be there with you, but you will have the advantage of all the other participants who will be collaborating together. That multiplies the impact that we can have. And very quickly, I'm going to guess, you will be able to see those synergies between what you're going through and what the other participants are going through. And you'll be able to create those bonds that will remain with you even after we are finished with this course. So we are going to be so excited to start this 12-week journey with you. We are kicking it off next week, the week after next, June 22nd. I'll start this again. We're kicking it off June 22nd and 23rd with some informational webinars. And that's going to be able to allow you to ask any questions you want to ask about what we're doing, to hear more details and more information. And we're really excited and really hopeful that you'll plug in and join us on this journey to leap to your next transformation. So anything else you want to add, Cass?
So beautifully said, Charlotte. And I am personally and professionally grateful that I am taking this leap with you. You took it on faith and took that jump with me, no questions asked. And we have already seen ourselves evolve through this process.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to remind everybody, every human interaction is an opportunity for our transformation. And we live that every day. So we invite you to join us and show up with your muscle memory of excellence and help us transform together so that we can build a world that behooves every one of us.
Okay, everyone, I am so excited. And so the piece about standing in your purpose, and it's so evident with this collective here, two amazing women who happen to be in my community, and as the connection, it's all about the connection, and it's all about standing in your purpose, standing in your uniqueness that only you get to bring, but you're also standing with others and never going it alone. The event will be on the bottom. Register for the event, 2 days, as well as then the full program will roll out. Again, we got Dr. Kasthuri Henry, Dr. Charlotte Allen. Check out all of their other libraries and their books that will be in a playlist. And again, sign up, links on the bottom. Okay, look forward to seeing you guys soon. Again, so always grateful to see both of you. Bye, everyone.